in the game, and he gives his team an opportunity to win.
All right, ready to go here. Now it's going to be Matt Vierling.
The right fielder, Matt Vierling.
The pitch. That just misses. And that's how he gets started here in Minnesota. That one off the mark, and that's ball 2. The pitch. On the ground to third. Lewis throws to first. One up, one down.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Spencer Torkelson.
And now the DH, Spencer Torkelson. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. In there at the knees for a strike.
1-1.
There's a 1-1. There's a strike.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Lewis fires across the diamond. 2 up, 2 down.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
In there for strike 1. Farmer tosses to first, and the inning is over. Tigers nothing, Twins coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back in Minnesota and getting to start, Joey Wentz. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser.
That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Here's Donovan Solano. Ball 1 there. No outs. Runner on second. Changeup on the corner at the knees.
Well, he's realizing out there on the mound that he's got to settle in pretty quickly or else he's going to get hit hard in this first inning.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Next offering is down low.
It's a good take.
Next pitch is outside. Buxton at second with nobody out. Flares it into the outfield. And out number 1 on the grab.
Batting third, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Now Correa up to hit.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
1 out and a runner at second. Pickoff throw. Buxton back in there. Here's a 1-1. Now one missed.
1 strike.
On the outside corner, 2-2 now. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Kyle Farmer up to the plate now. First offering misses the mark.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Right through there for a strike. Next pitch downstairs, and it's 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Here comes Buxton flying around third. In there. He's safe. And it's 1-0.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
First and second, 1 out. Here's the third baseman, Royce Lewis. And takes low for ball 1.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got 1 run in. You got to try to get another 1 or maybe 2.
At the belt and fires.
Nope, that's a ball.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
And puts the squeeze on it. That's out number 2.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
This is Willie Castro, a switch hitter batting right. There's a strike.
0-1.
2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Line drive. And it stays fair. Correa on his horse and coming home. He scores, and they lead by 2.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Really spun on that pitch and ripped it down the line, and it couldn't have been much closer to ending up in foul territory, but it did just sneak in there for the base hit. Good job by the defense as well to hold it to a long single.
So 2 on with 2 away. Alex Kirilloff, the next Twin up to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Just missed.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
First and second, 2 down. Out to short, Baez. They get the force. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. On to the second from Minneapolis. It's the Twins 2 and the Tigers nothing. Back at Target Field, and the batter will be the shortstop, Javier Baez.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
The next pitch misses. 2-0. Carl Dixon working the plate in this one.
You know, we often hear and talk about umpires being a pitcher's umpire, but Boog Dixon maybe a little bit more hitter friendly than most. He's kind of tight on the corners, so we'll see if that comes into play at all in this one.
Close, but called a ball. 3 balls, no strikes. There's a strike. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
And that's ball 4.
That's ball 4. Take your base.
A great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow, Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
And the batter now, Nick Maton.
0-1.
Next one misses, and the count is 1-1. And that's downstairs and outside. Righty delivers. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Baez gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Next offering way off the plate. Left-hand hitter waits. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And the right-hander deals. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Zach Short, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Runner.
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Ball misses and safe. It's a stolen base.
Well, he had that base stolen as soon as he broke for second. Such a huge lead. The pitcher's got to find a way to help out his catcher, especially if he doesn't have a great throwing arm. Step off the rubber, shrink that lead, somehow create a little bit more time where maybe you can prevent that stolen base.
Sonny Gray checks on the runner. Baez back in safely. Runner at second here, 1 gone. In the air, right side, and it stays He's fair. Here comes Baez around third. He will score, and it's a one-run game. In there, that's a double.
Well, back within one as he brings home the run. When you pop a ball up like that, you don't expect it to get you a knock too often, but right there, somehow he got it to drop in behind first base, and that's where no one could get to it.
One out, runner at second. And here's the first baseman, Miguel Cabrera. And that's a little high. Next pitch inside, and it's 2-0. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that, but...
And that's a base hit. They won't risk the send. Runners at the corners now with one away.
Everything came together for him. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Here's the catcher to hit, Jake Rogers. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Runners are at the corners, one away. They say it went.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Next offering is fouled back. First and third, one down. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And the righty deals. And a swing and a miss. That's out number 2.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, one out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up. And that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason, and that helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
Jake Marisnick in the box here lets that one go for a ball. The 1-0. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Chases that one out of the zone. Good job at damage control right there.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Bottom half of inning number 2. Ryan Jeffers at the plate.
The catcher, Ryan Jeffers.
Here comes a pitch. There's the strike. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff for the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's...
This one swung on and hit well, way back there. And that is gone. That one felt good, and they tack on to their lead. It's 3-1.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Here's the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. Ground ball up the middle, sneaks through, base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Byron Buxton, 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Now snap throw to first.
Hey.
Back in there standing. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. His 11th of the year, and they add a couple more. It's 5-1.
Well, that one won't stay below the radar. That made a lot of noise.
Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
And now for the Twins, Donovan Solano. That's a strike. It's 0-1.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
The wind of the pitch.
Ball.
Good eye right there.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Next pitch misses way outside. And there's a foul ball. Got him looking for the K. Froze him with the heater at the knees.
The batter, number 4.
Here's Carlos Correa. He walked and came around to score his first time up. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. First offering, and it just misses.
Ball one, no
And
strike.
because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
1-1 now.
Ball
And
two.
another ball. Still only one out here in the inning. And a ground ball to first. And he grabs it foul. Now all even up. Good eye in that spot. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
Kyle Farmer digs in now. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Pitch misses, and that's ball one. And that's in there at the knees.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Cabrera settles under it and makes the catch. And there's two down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Lewis batting for the second time, and that's strike one.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Next one is off the plate, and the count even 1-1. Puts it in the air out towards left center, and that is that. But the long ball was working in this inning, not once but twice. It's now 5-1. Major League Baseball is on the show. And welcome back. Top half of the third inning. Now here is Matt Vierling.
Matt Vierling.
And here it comes. And a foul ball. The wind of the pitch. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Now he gets it to the pitcher covering the bag. And that's out number one on a tough play.
The designated hitter, Spencer Torkelson.
And next up for the Tigers, Spencer Torkelson. In there, and it's 0-1. The Tigers selected Spencer Torkelson #1 overall in 2020 out of Arizona State, and he rocketed through their farm system, made it to AAA in his first pro season, and then eventually made his big league debut the following year.
Yeah, Torkelson became the fourth Arizona State baseball player be drafted #1 overall. Can you think of some of the other ones, Boog?
On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. Well, I know that Bob Horner was a 1-1, and I know Rick Monday was the first overall pick.
Yep, you also add Floyd Bannister in 1976. You know, Arizona State's produced more #1 overall picks than any other program in the country.
On the ground to third. Fair ball.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. And now here is Kerry Carpenter. That one's in there, 0-1. Left-hand batter waits. That's in there. That's strike 2.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
And the pitch. And that one a little bit high.
The idea was right. Looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
Ripped to third and caught.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
Man at first, Javier Baez will hit next. Baez playing up the middle at short. 30 years old now, and he's a former National League Gold Glover. That one the other way. Brings it in for the third out. One left for Detroit. They're down 5-1. Welcome back. Bottom of the inning. And now for the Twins, Willie Castro.
Willie Castro.
Wentz back to work. Curveball drops in there.
Well, I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
And it's even up.
Well, these Twins doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
In the dirt, Rogers down to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
The right fielder, number 19.
Here's Alex Kirilloff. He's 0 for 1.
Kirilloff.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And a pitch. The other way, and he beats the shift. Around first and hustling for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Man at second with one away. Ryan Jeffers, the next Twin up to hit. He's already homered in this one. First offering misses the mark. On the ground. They get the tag on him, and that's the second out.
The center fielder, number 2.
Michael A. Taylor now at the plate.
Taylor.
And first offering is fouled off. Kirilloff on third with 2 out. And a strike on the outside edge.
0-2 is the count.
Got him swinging. Twins wind up stranding 1. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Back here at the ballpark, here's the second baseman, Nick Maton.
The second baseman, Nick Maton.
And the right-hander back to work. That one inside. Ball 1.
Well, these Tigers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
The 1-1. And there's a ball.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Check swing, no appeal. Right-hander kicks, deals. He swings and fouls one off. And he walked him.
Take your base.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Now it's Zach Short. Doubled his first time up.
Leadoff man on. It's time to play a little small ball. Get some base runners. Try to dig yourself out of the hole.
There's a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Sneaks through, base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. I'm amazed at his ability to pull his hands inside and actually square that baseball up. That pitch was off the plate. So tough to get the barrel to anything in there. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Cabrera in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
And a pitch. They say it went.
0-2.
That one misses, and it's 1-2. First and second here, no outs. Next pitch misses, and the count is even 2-2. Kicks and deals. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The pitch. Popped up. Solano on the run towards the line. And that'll fall for a base hit. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
Up next for the Tigers, the catcher, Jake Rogers.
Digging in, Jake Rogers. Struck out swinging his first time. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Righty to the plate. Fouled back our way, and that's out of play. Bases juiced, no outs.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points. Gosh, here it is, hit it. 3-pitch strikeout, all fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Marisnik stands in now and watches strike one.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
That one's in there. No balls, 2 strikes. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. That's to third. And it gets by him. 1 run across. Here's the throw to the plate. But it's offline. He will score. And it's now a 2-run game.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And next to hit for Detroit, Matt Vierling. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Cabrera at second. Marisnik at first. 1 gone. On the ground left side. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play, and that'll do it for the inning. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Twins 5 and the Tigers 3. Back in Minnesota, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Byron Buxton.
Buxton.
Let's go one more time, baby.
The pitch. Ball 1 there.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Here's a 1-1.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
There's a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And a curve is down and in.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Stays alive. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And now the lefty. And so the lefty allows the leadoff free pass.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
So digging in, Donovan Solano. The MO for him is contact, a guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great 2-hole hitter or a guy that you could put at the bottom to help turn that lineup over to have some momentum for your top hitters coming up to the plate.
Snap throw to first. Buxton back in there.
Good speed on the base paths. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
Out to center. Marisnik makes the grab, 1 away.
The batter, number 4, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
And here comes Carlos Correa. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. Kicks and fires. In the air to left center. Marisnik settles under this one. Makes the catch. Out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman, Kyle Farmer.
And here is Kyle Farmer. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. That's a little bit low. Next pitch misses inside. Ball 2. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And no one can get there. It falls in. Buxton around third. He'll score. It's 6-3.
Well done. Drives in the run. And, man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
So 2 down, and next for Minnesota, Royce Lewis. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Man at second.
Hey.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And that's ripped into left. Base hit. Farmer coming home. He'll score easily. It's 7-3.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Joey Wentz done for the day. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. So the Tigers get a new arm from the pen, number 52. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Man in scoring position with 2 away. Willie Castro, the next Twin up to hit. 1 for 2. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. And he deals. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Lewis at second with 2 down. So now 1-2.
2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. They put 2 on the board with a couple of hits, no errors, and 1 left. We played 4. It's the Twins 7 and the Tigers 3. Back at Target Field. Now it's the DH, Spencer Torkelson.
Spencer Torkelson.
And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. The wide to kick the pitch. Way high.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And that one just missed off the outside edge. The pitch. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Here's the left fielder, Kerry Carpenter. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And the righty deals.
Ball.
Good eye right there.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. Nobody out. Runner at first. Next
Ball,
offering misses. And the count is 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. And that's going to roll to the wall. Coming around third is Torkelson.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
So a man aboard. And up next for Detroit, Javier Baez. First offering misses the mark. Javier Baez, who hails from Puerto Rico, he was the 9th overall pick in 2011 by the Cubs, and what a fun player to watch. Won the World Series in 2016. He was the NLCS MVP, and of course on the cover of MLB The Show in 2020.
Yeah, nearly won the MVP in 2018 when he finished runner-up to Christian Yelich, and it's about the only thing he hasn't been able to do.
The pitch. That misses the zone. 2-1. Minnesota's bullpen with some action. Number 61 warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Moran, the lefty, warming up as well. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Here comes a pitch. Bounce to third. Lewis throws to first. 1 away here in the 5th. And next up for the Tigers, Nick Maton. First pitch just misses. Swings through that one.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Ball to strike. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
2 strikes.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Towards first, and he handles it himself for the out.
Up next for the Tigers, the third baseman, Zach Short.
And now it's going to be Zach Short.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Runner at third, 2 away. Next pitch is downstairs. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Miguel Cabrera up next. At the belt and fires. Inside corner for a strike, and the count is 3-1. 2 outs with a runner at third. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Pitch count's getting up there now, and not saying that's the reason for this walk, but this is the point in the game when every sign of wavering starts to get everyone's attention.
And a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Two on, 2 outs. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Runners on first and third, 2 away. It's softly on the ground left side. Lewis throws to first. And Cabrera is retired. Third out. Tigers grab 1 on this RBI double. It's now a 7-4 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now for the Twins, Alex Kirilloff. The wind of the pitch. There's a strike.
Well, these Twins, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
The next offering misses. 1-1. And there's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And now it's even up. The wind and the pitch. Slow ground ball to the right side. Throw on to Cabrera. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
The catcher, Ryan Jeffers.
So up next for Minnesota, Ryan Jeffers. He's already homered in this game. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That one misses, and it's 1-1. Upstairs. And that one is inside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And the right-hander's 3-1. And that one fouled off. And the right-hander deals. And there's ball 4.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at-bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a full scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. And first offering is fouled off. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. That one missed.
2-1.
The next pitch
Ball back
misses,
outside.
and that's ball 3.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
And here it comes. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And that's ball 4.
They just keep handing out gifts, Boog. Were we supposed to bring something?
See, I think just our presence is the present.
Buxton.
Byron Buxton, the next Twin up to hit. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch, and he just misses.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
That's off the mark, and the count is 2-0.
Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play, minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter's side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
Next offering is down low, and now 3-0. 1 out. Runners at first and second. And that one hammered. That's back there. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
And next for Minnesota, Donovan Solano. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. And that's a base hit. Jeffers doesn't stop, heads for home. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And it's 8-4.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
2 gone with runners at the corners. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Carlos Correa. And downstairs.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Misses outside. 2 balls, no strikes.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
Kyle Farmer in the on-deck circle for the Twins. Two outs. And that one clips the corner. And a pitch. Up the middle, Maton. What a play to end the inning. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. We're through 5. It's the Twins 8 and the Tigers 4. So they turn things over to the righty, number 61.
Big swing and miss stuff right here, Boog. Averaging more than 1 strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been pretty electric.
Rob Stewart.
Now here's the Detroit catcher, Jake Rogers.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And he deals. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Real ugly 0-1 swing right there. As a pitcher, got to be hunting for that strikeout. Keep him off balance. Send him back to the dugout.
That hits the
ball,
dirt,
two
and
strikes.
that is ball one. Some movement in the Twins bullpen. Griffin Jacks warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Lopez getting cranked up as well. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat. Now here's Jake Marisnick.
Number 12.
I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Check swing, but he went too
0-1
far.
the count.
0-1. One down, base is empty. Pulls that one foul. Gonna count one and
ball,
two.
two strikes.
And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's his second strikeout.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Veerling in the box with two gone, and takes a look at a called strike. That's inside,
ball one.
and that's ball one. And a good eye there. Next
Three
offering
balls,
is
one
outside.
strike.
3-1 now. Out to short, Correa. Fires over to first. That ends the frame. Offense held in check there. To the bottom of the sixth we go. 4-5-6 coming up. It's the Twins 8 and the Tigers 4. Welcome back. Bottom of the sixth inning. Now it's the second baseman, Kyle Farmer.
Kyle Farmer.
The wind of the pitch. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Softly hit to third. Throw on to Cabrera. Leadoff man retired in the sixth.
Up next is the Twins. The third baseman, Royce.
Here's Royce Lewis. 1 for 3. First
one.
offering, and it just misses.
Ball one, no strike.
And that one off the outside edge.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side, or the fans better look out in the stands.
Next one is off the play, and it's 3-0. And there's the strike.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
The other way, and that's a base hit.
Now batting. The left.
So up next, Willie Castro.
Castro.
That misses the zone. Ball one. Castro, 25 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. Lewis leads off first with one away.
Watch the
Next offering is in for a strike. Here's the pitch. Run around the goal.
2 balls.
It's a pitch out. Throw to second.
Out.
Tag. Out at second.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
Two down, nobody on. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And that's too high.
3-2.
Three and two now. Popped up on the left side of the infield. Short in position. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Back here at the ballpark, we go to the top of the 7th. Now the number 2 hitter, Spencer Torkelson. The right-hander back to work. On the ground, Farmer. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
The left fielder, number 30,
Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy can do some real damage.
Righty delivers.
Ball in.
And it's fouled away.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Left-hand batter waits. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Two now. And now the count filled up 3-2. And he walked him.
4-4. Take your base.
Now batting.
Now it's Javier Baez.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
The pitch. That misses the zone. And 1-1. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 2 gone now.
Well, I think he was waiting on the changeup right there, and he got it. It just drifted too far in on him. I think that pitch is just a little more out over the plate. Probably squares it up, but instead, he's going to have to go take a seat.
Mayton in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
Next offering is fouled back. And he chases that one. Out number 3. Tigers leave one. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit. Michael Lorenzen gets the ball now.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
And now for the Twins, Alex Kirilloff.
The right fielder, Alex Kirilloff.
The pitch. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Strike one. Activity in the bullpen for Detroit. Mason Engler is loosening up. This would be his first appearance for the club. Right-hander kick steals. And that's in for a strike. Off the mark there. And the count 1-2. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher to hit. Ryan Jeffers. Pitch misses there. 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
And that one a little bit high.
2 balls, no strikes.
Clips the corner, and it's 2-1 now. Righty to the plate. In the air, right field. It falls in, and that's a base hit.
Now batting. The center fielder, Michael A. Taylor.
And now the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. First offering
1-0.
misses badly for ball 1. Jeffers at first, one gone. Next
ball
pitch
2.
misses, and that's ball 2. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Way back there. And that one is gone. A 2-run homer, his 11th of the year, and they add on. It's 10-4.
He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
And next is the designated hitter, Byron Buxton.
Almost drove one out of here last time up, flied out to the warning track.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. And there's 2 down.
Now batting. The first baseman, Donovan.
2 outs, base is empty. Donovan Solano getting ready to hit. Good contact guy, good defender. High fly ball out into left center field. Puts the squeeze on it, and that is that. But the Twins bring in 2 on the homer. And this is now a 10-4 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And welcome back. We go to the 8th. Now the third baseman, Zach Short.
Zach Short.
The pitch. That clips the corner. And there's a ball.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
And a 1-1. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. One and two here. Bounce to the right side. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the eighth.
Now batting, the first baseman, Miguel.
And now up to hit, Miguel Cabrera. Swing and a foul over the screen and back out of play. 2013 in the playoffs, you caught one as the Red Sox played the Rays in the division series.
I sacrificed a bracelet.
Ball.
Was my wrist and my
1-1.
hand.
And a pitch. And 1-2.
A 1-2 count. All
One
he's
ball,
seen is
2
fastballs.
strikes.
You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
The pitch. And delivers
Whoa,
outside.
That pitch is out.
On the ground at first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the eighth.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Jake Rogers. Comebacker to the mound. Tosses to first, and that is that. Down in order go the Tigers, and that is not what they needed. Down 10-4. Back in Minnesota,
Leading
and now
off
the shortstop,
with
Carlos Correa.
The shortstop, Carlos Correa.
The pitch. Up the middle, Baez. Sends it to first, and a quick out, number 1.
The batter, the second baseman,
Kyle Farmer digs in now. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swings here and blasts one left field, way back there. And that one's gone. Home run number 5 on the season, and they add a run. It's 11-4.
That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
Tyler Holton on to pitch out of the pen here.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
So digging in, Royce Lewis.
Beautiful swing in his last at bat, opposite field knock.
Pitch is in there, and that is strike 1. Ball
Nope.
one there.
Ball one.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And now the lefty. That's inside.
That's in. Ball two.
Lewis
There you go.
checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. Didn't go. Got him. 2 away.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Castro stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Mason Englert, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. And there's the strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And now 1
1 ball,
and 2.
2 strikes.
The why to kick the pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals.
3.
Got him looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner. Twins get 1 on this homer. Last chance coming up here for the Tigers. Griffin Jacks gets the call from the pen.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
So digging in, Jake Marisnick.
The center fielder, number 12, Jake Marisnick.
And a pitch. And that's downstairs and outside. And that's a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Next offering is fouled back. One and two now. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. Kirilloff hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
The right fielder, number 8, Matt.
Now it's the right fielder, Matt Vierling. In there for strike 1. Minnesota's bullpen with some action. Giovanni Moran, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. That one ripped, but foul. Got it by him for the K.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Torkelson stands in here, takes ball 1 low. And another ball. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Right-handed reliever. And that's a little high. Kerry Carpenter up next for the Tigers. Kicks and deals. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Carpenter stands in now, looks at that one inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And that is in for a strike. And it's 1-1. And the slider catches the zone. Kicks and fires. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Just misses with that one.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Down to their final strike. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
When you win by 7 runs, it's a real encouraging game all the way around. The hitters feel good about what they did in this one, but the pitchers also know that if they get into a little bit of a jam, they know the offense is very capable of putting up runs. Good job.
Final score in this one, 11-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.